Welcome back to Nerf Reflexes, where skill is optional, but fun is mandatory. Today, we're diving into episode 3 of To Kill a God. Last time, we got obliterated, but like a phoenix, we rose from the ashes, stronger than ever. New build, new knowledge, and hopefully, fewer dumb mistakes. So let's see if today's run is finally the one where I become the unstoppable and take down that boss that's been stalking us. So right now we're rocking Lightning Arrow. I wanted to go into a lightning build and test that out. And it's got double barrel, so it shoots off a ton of projectiles. I'm also using this Bane of the Abyss skill, which is really good for single targets that don't move, because I can just basically infinitely cast them. Yes, this cost a ton of mana, but we went down to these nodes down here, and we ended up getting one that basically just keeps us at full mana. So what I want to go for today, instead of going towards more lightning stuff, which is probably the smart thing to do, but let's be honest, this is Nerfed Reflexes we're talking about. I saw this node up here and thought, man, that seems really freaking cool. Plus 32 to 44 attack damage, plus 10% attack speed, plus 4 max frenzy charges, and plus 15% chance to gain a frenzy charge on critical strike. So we're going to need to go into something that's going to boost our critical strikes. Yeah, critical chance is only 6% right now. 11% evasion. Yeah, we don't want to get hit. We don't have enough. And we are also stacking up a ton of curses. So the way this game works, the skill tree, which is this, is your map. And you move along the map to acquire your skill nodes, right? But every map you progress adds a curse, which makes the runs more and more difficult. So I want to head towards that node because that seems really cool. So it looks like the most efficient way to get there is kind of take this path. So let's get to it. And you can kind of see here on this first map how quickly my mana regens. I would love to get some more movement speed. Let's see. Where are all the enemies at? I'll come back and pick that up later after I've cleared out the zone. Alright, here we go. So I could basically just spam this. And then I've got... Oh, I almost hit the wrong button again. You. And then I could just, like, throw these out as well. Oh, that's so good. Oh, you're done already. Oh, you can go ahead and grab this. Cool. And then there's another enemy. Oh, there's 3 more enemies over here. I see. Alright, cool. And that's the basic gist of it. So if you missed the first 2 episodes, this game is basically, if you took Path of Exile and you turn it into a roguelike, what do you get? The answer is this. Unfortunately, this is just the demo of the game. The full game is to be announced. They don't have a release date, at least publicly known, that I can find. But this game has easily became my most anticipated roguelike of whatever year it is coming out, because holy crap, this thing is awesome. It just strikes all the right boxes for me. My love for ARPGs with the randomized loot and the crazy builds. Anything that's randomly generated is just right up my freaking alley. Like the roguelike elements. So we're basically playing a pixel version of hardcore solo self-found PoE. Like that's it in a nutshell. All right, and now we can move and zoom. So we've got 1 energy left. Range, critical hit, chance enhancement. Should I go ahead? I'll save this spot for resting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in here and see what kind of passive we can get. You know, I'm feeling very powerful, but if it's something that I learned from yesterday, there's potential that I'm just being cocky and arrogant. Because this game has a way of humbling. Uh-oh. Can he hit me behind this wall? He cannot. Nice. Yeah, that guy's kind of spooky. He does a lot of damage. Alright, I don't have to worry about him anymore. Yeah, I thought I was fine. I was about the same distance into a build that I am now. I was a little bit deeper, I think, maybe. I walked into a level, I took a hit, it took like 25% of my life, and I'm like, okay, that's not too bad, I'm not going to heal yet. I took another hit, and it took me down to 50%, so it took another 25% of my life. And I'm like, okay, that's not bad, I'll just wait till I get hit again, and then I'll, you know, I'll pop a heal potion. Everything will be fine. Everything wasn't fine. The next guy that hit me, I guess, crit me, and I just absolutely got bopped. Maybe it's not a terrible idea to grab some more health, actually. I was going to grab the lightning damage, but now that I'm talking about it and thinking about yesterday, maybe a little bit of survivability is the smart move. All right, so now we're at 0 energy. Where's the boss? The boss is at 4 out of 6. So I'm going to rest over here. Yeah, and go talk to the vendors and stuff. So if I use this on my amulet, projectile speed, and then I can use this guy, made it legendary, gave it a chance to chill and freeze when dealing cold damage. Well, I'm not doing cold damage. As a random modifier, rerolls the values, removes a random modifier. Fortune item is rare. We'll hold off on that. The rest of this stuff, I think we're probably okay with. I might craft my bow. The only legendary bows I've been finding is the same one that gives me burn. I mean, YOLO, right? What's it gonna hurt, honestly, at this point? Lightning resistance, poison, attack speed, and projectile speed? Maybe I craft on that, actually. Ooh, you got some legendary boots, I see. Move speed, and a whole bunch of more move speed. Yeah. Give me those. I have an open ring slot anyways. So this is a normal ring, so I want to... Is it this one? Yeah. Reforge it to a rare, 1 to 3 new mods. Chance to shock when dealing lightning damage, increase poison damage over time, and poison resistance. That's whatever. So I can't add another modifier, right? And then I could try to remove one. Yeah, so just to check. Okay, yeah, so it's full. And then I need to rearrange these so they make more sense in my head. Okay, this makes way more sense in my head. This removes, this adds, this turns it into rare, this turns it into legendary, and these are divine orbs. Okay, got it. So now the question is, can I take a rare and reforge it as a rare to get different rolls? I can. Okay. So we could just go until we find something we're happy with. Added critical hit multiplier, chance to shock. You know what? I'm okay with that. And then we can upgrade this to legendary. I think I'm going to hold off on that for now, though. This is a rare bow. Alright. Weapon crit chance, cold damage. Accuracy, burn damage over time. I'm not dealing cold. Oh, that actually gives me some cold damage and crit multi. Alright, let's see what happens if I upgrade it to legendary. Increased weapon cold damage. Well, that's kind of unfortunate, huh? Alright, well, we'll roll with it for now. Now I kind of got an idea of how that works. So we don't need this anymore. And you just need some more modifiers. I can't give you more modifiers. Exotic. Does that mean you can't be rolled? So these boots are literally just made for walking and nothing else? Could I... Nope. Okay, so I guess exotic means uncraftable. Okay, but I should move a lot faster now, hopefully. And let's not forget to put our currency away. This is meta progression currency that we need to make sure we stick in our stash to bring home. Alright, so let's make our way towards this. This is going to give us a critical hit chance support gem. Oh man, I keep hitting R. I don't know why my brain is just like, oh, press the R button. The fact that I have so much mana is ridiculous. Oh my god. Plus these lightning arrows have a chance. Oh, did I just take damage? I think I did. Ow, I just took damage again. From what? What hit me? I was too busy looking at something else. I'm not sure what damaged me here. But yeah, this lightning arrow skill fires a lightning charged arrow that chains to one nearby enemy. By the way, again, if you don't know what this game's about, after you clear off the enemies, it gives you a big boost of movement speed, and you just kind of run around the map, and there's a bunch of like resource nodes that you can gather, and these give you these things, right? You get coins, you get these different types of shards, and these shards are used to craft skill gems. So I'm just cutting out this part because it's not the most exciting part about this game, but it is a necessary part of the game. I don't know how much you need, to be fair. I've just been running around and gathering everything whenever I see something, because we could also potentially get that meta progression currency. I don't know if that comes from elites only. I still don't know everything about it. I'm still mostly diving blind into this game, right? I haven't really seen everything that this game has to offer, right? Like everything I've played is on YouTube. This is episode 3, and yeah, I haven't made a whole ton of progression. I did kind of glance at some other videos and animated GIFs and stuff like that, and see what some builds are capable of. So I've got an idea of what this game turns into. All right, so this gives me a 75% increased critical hit chance. I can only assume that means if it works like PoE, then it's going to take the base crit and multiply it by 1.75, and it's not going to be a 75% like added chance to crit, because that would just be busted. I can tell you one thing, though. This already feels way better than what we had going on in the first episode. I also did notice that the skill tree seems to be segmented off. Uh-oh. Hold on. Now, you hang on to that. So it looks like the bottom left, we'll call it southwest section of the skill tree, is all lightning damage. The top left or northwest region of the skill tree is cold damage, and then you've got poison in the bottom right or southeast, and you've got burning damage in the northeast or top right of the map. I might end up going for that accuracy node that makes it to where enemies can't evade our attacks. There is one on the skill tree, so I'm going to avoid going for accuracy right now. Okay. Yeah, so there's a node, this one. No, that's armor pen. Is it this one? Nope. That's a good one too, though. Wait, are these randomly generated? Armor pin? No, it's up here. Maelstrom. Yeah, enemies are unable to evade your attacks and spells. So yeah, it seems like, I mean, again, this is a demo version of the game, right? But it seems like the only like real legendary bow that drops is doing like fire damage and converting fire damage. So when we inevitably perish with this build, I may try to go up here and do some fire stuff. I haven't really looked at the fire nodes. I just seen that, hey, there's a lot of stuff about fire over here. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe next time we'll head up that direction, and then we'll get a second wind for a starting skill. All right. We're at 3 energy. Boss is at 3 out of 6. the boss may hunt us down before we even get to the node that we're after. So that could be potentially disastrous. All right. I keep hitting R. Let's just throw some of these out. I need to get multi-projectiles for this. I love this. It's so good. Hold on to that for me, will ya? I got some for you too. There you go. There you go, buddy. Ah, you hit them before they even know it's coming. I love it. Yeah, I don't want to get hit. I was letting that one get dangerously close. Resources have been gathered. Let's see what we get. Health, fire damage, or cold damage. Again, I'm just gonna go for the health. Try and get some survivability into our build. Alright, so we're heading towards Stomping Grounds, which gives us the AoE. I definitely want that. So we can do that. So that'll be both of our energy, and then we can rest like over here. Perfect. Let's do it. I'm not even messing with you, bud. Oh, this guy throws cold potions everywhere. Don't want to deal with that. I would like some more attack speed. That would feel really nice. If you think this game is sweet, you should, you know, reach down and hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified when a new episode goes up. I am putting out 2 episodes a day every single day. So any kind of contribution you can make to help my channel grow would be greatly appreciated. That just means, you know, the typical stuff that helps the quote-unquote algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. Let's just call it the audience, the YouTube audience. If you guys interact with the video, if you like the video, you know, drop a like, drop a comment, all that stuff, and other people could be made aware of it. Armor, energy shield, poison damage. Well, I don't have any of this. Wait, can I reroll? Wait, what does this button do? It does reroll. Okay, all right, let's go for the invasion, I guess. Since that's a direct benefit. And now we can get more AoE, and we get to rest immediately afterwards, which means we get to put it on. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, we just got to make sure we don't perish on the way there. Don't do something stupid. Come on, where are you guys at? Here, hold on to that for me. Oh my god, bro. It's so broken. These melee enemies just don't stand a chance. Oh god, that's awesome. We leveled up. Oh, I have not put any skill points in. To be fair, I'm not really sure what they do at this point. So, you know, kind of like Diablo. Or just about every other ARPG on the planet, really. Where is this last enemy? You see a red arrow anywhere? Oh, he's way up here. All right, let's grab this first. There we go. So this is going to give us 20% increased AoE. Mana multiplier and a little bit of damage, it looks like. Let's go get this last enemy. Dude, my ADD brain, what the hell was I just talking about? Alright, I was planning on resting back here, but considering the boss is getting ever closer to us, I guess I'm not going to care too much about this passive node, and I'll just rest here. And that'll let us get one step closer to where we need to go. So first things first. Hey, buddy. So we've got increased AoE and we've got the critical hit chance. So I definitely want to buff you up with the AoE. Enhance. Okay. And then I want to buff up... Have I gone absolutely mad? Skills. It's only got the one augment on there. Okay. Well, I thought we had two, but that's fine. Alright, so this gives us... Okay. 75% increased critical hit chance. I wish there was a target dummy, but it is what it is. So now, what does this look like? I mean, that looks bigger. Make sure it triggered. Sometimes it seems, yeah, so... You know what? Since I keep hitting R anyways... No, I can't. It has to be Q. So let's see. What does it look like now? Yeah, it's definitely bigger. Oh, yeah. And is there a way I can see the skills? Specific critical hit chance? 6%. Wait. Okay. Yep, so it does work that way. There we go. So now its critical hit chance is 10.5%, and I'm assuming that's going in... Okay, so... Oh, I was talking about the node. Yeah, we got 20 freaking nodes here. So if I add in strength, you'll see the health goes up, right? So I know that gives us health. Dex doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it gives critical hit chance? Let's see, is there somewhere... Critical hit chance, 6%. So if I just slam a bunch of points into Dex, does that make that go up? No. Chance to hit's 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew what the... There's a glossary, right? But the glossary, it doesn't let me scroll here. It's a demo, so, you know, there's that. So I don't know what the heck these nodes do. So I'm just going to slam them all in the decks and pray. Plus 4% added critical hit chance. I wonder if that's a flat plus 4%. 100 gold, though? Oof. Alright, so I've got this legendary ring here, but it's not that good for us. I'm still using this normal ring, and this is the one that we just crafted a little bit ago. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this stuff here off with the rest of the gear I just sold. And I'm going to sell off this guy. And we're going to craft on these and see what we wind up with. So let's do this real quick. Oh, there's a quick sell button. Well, that's helpful. Alright, let's see what we can get out of these. So, start with you. Rare. Max health. Avoid being poisoned. Hold resistance. Yeah, and I want to use these. Oh my god, I just spent all of my points on int. So we're going to have to level up one more time before I can even wear these. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. We can go ahead and craft on them, probably. And then if we die, we'll just know what could have been, you know? Max health and attack speed seems really strong. Critical hit multiplier, increased lightning damage also seems really strong. So let's add a mod to this guy. Oh, that was... Wait, what? That was the remove? Oh, crap. Had him backwards. Okay, well, we got increased maximum health. So let's just roll it. Attack speed, bleed damage over time, plus 2 max bleed stacks. Yo, if I was making a bleed build, that'd be crazy. Let's reforge it. Shock duration, poison damage, max mana, bleed again, fire damage, attack speed, chill duration, crit hit multi, max health, fire damage, Health, poison resistance, chance to burn. Crit multi, attack speed, poison duration. Tell you what, let's remove. Hope we hit poison duration. We did not, so we're just gonna reforge. Fire damage, elemental, plus another 7 elemental resistances and attack speed. I think I might keep that. And then let's just turn them into legendaries and see what we get. 7 max health and 6% max mana. And then for you, we'll re-roll that. We got 8 more of these. LA resistances, equipment evasion. We can do better. Mana evasion, cold resistance, equipment evasion, poison armor, elemental resistances, poison resistance, mana, max health, max mana, equipment evasion. You know, we'll roll with it. Plus 4 to equipment energy shield. Okay, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So, it's something at the very least. Alright, we need to level up one more time so I can get 3 more int. So I can put these rings on. And I did not put away the meta progression. Let's not forget that. Throw that in there, and we move along. Alright, so now we're heading towards... Wait, unknown event reward. Ooh. You stumble upon a hooded figure standing where no one should be. They say nothing at first, only gesturing for you to sit. Let me tell you a story, they whisper. One the world tried to forget. You find yourself at the top of a hill. The moon is waning and the stars shine bright. All around you, the winds howl peacefully. You see a single gravestone, carefully adorned with flowers and candles. The words carved in the white stone are too faded to read. I can either pray, raise boss aggro, gain a random skill enhancement, leave a gift, gain Shard Hunter permanently. I don't know what that means. Or loot it, raise boss aggro, and gain random rewards. Let's see what Shard Hunter is. You realize that the disparity between the old age of the gravestone and the fresh offerings placed upon it must mean this resting site must have done some type of legend or tale told about it. Choosing to believe that the folk wouldn't risk visiting such a remote and dangerous place if there wasn't at least some truth to the tale, you decide to make an offering as well. You reach into your gear and choose a suitable gift, placing it on the ground, and light a nearby candle. As you walk away, you think you can hear the wuthering words whispering worlds of good omens, which fills you with determination. Man, the alliteration on that. Holy crap. Okay, cool. I don't know what Shard Hunter means. Yeah, I can't find anything that alludes to Shard Hunters, but look at this. Here's our list of passives that we've got so far. And this is the list of curses that the enemies have. They are, they're getting tough. Alright. So now we can get bounty projectiles. Projectiles from enhanced skills bounce off walls and have increased speed. Interesting. Interesting. I'm guessing Shard Hunter has something to do with being able to find more like dexterity, strength, and intelligence shards. One can only assume. Man, the AoE on that is so good. Ooh, there's a new enemy over there. I don't know what his deal is, but he hasn't noticed us yet. So I'm gonna hop down here. Oh. Okay. Alright. Luckily that didn't hurt too bad. Oh, there's a big boy. Oh, that's the guy that killed us last time. Locking in. I don't want to meet, the same fate. Oh man, he is tough. Oh god, he hurts. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna drink a potion. I don't want to meet the same fate as last time. Okay. Holy cow. That must be my energy shield. 5 of 6. Noted. Okay. Woo! Oh man, I just got PTSD from attacking that guy. Holy cow. Give me my bouncy projectiles. 5 additional times? Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay, boss is still at 2 of 6, but we have a lesser boss node here. So I don't know if this is gonna be the same boss we fought in the first video. He is also going to give me a bouncy projectiles enhancement. Interesting. Well, whatever. Let's go in and get a relic. Yeah, it looks like it's the same arena, so it's probably... Yeah, it's the same boss. Ow. If I stay close to him, it looks like it'll be closer to avoid his attacks. He doesn't do much in the way of melee. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, so what kind of relic did we end up with? When low on mana, increased area of effect. Really? Huh. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright. Alright, 2 of 5. Oh boy, oh boy. Piercing projectiles enhancement. Projectiles from equipped skill pierces targets before stopping. I wonder if that ruins the bounce? I don't know the order of operations. Like, does the pierce happen first and then the bounce happen? And then chains happen? Unclear. I really want to buff this blade thing. That blade is so good for single target. Whereas my lightning arrow is just good for clear, you know? Alright, so I see 1 arrow down there, 2 down here. Oh, there's a bunch of arrows down there. Trying to play a little bit safe here. Again, we're heavily relying on evasion, right? Just don't get hit, forehead. I have so many of these shards. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all of them. I don't know what the point is. Can they be consumed? No. Ooh, 51 base DPS on this guy? 73 dex, 29 strength, missing 2 levels and 12 dexterity. Attack critical chance, 2%. This has 0. Crit multi 180%, 1.56 attacks per second, so it's faster and does a lot more damage. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see you. Do we have we leveled up, right? So I need 1, 2, 3 more int. And then I can put these guys on. So I feel slightly safer now. And then is there anything here worth looking into? 11% attack speed. I mean, these just are better, right? Maybe we can roll them into something else. Cold resistance, burn, 3% elemental damage. Hit it with one more. And then I can add. Actually, I've got a bunch of removes and add, right? Oh, there we go. 13% increased lightning damage will take it. And then... Why didn't that... What? Oh, that was the divine. I wanted to make it into a legendary. 5% increased AoE. Let's go. Alright, so all that crap is getting sold. We got more meta progression. Energy shield and armor while stationary. So we definitely want this guy, but we need 2 more levels and a bunch of dexterity. Okay. Boss is at 2 of 6 still. And we're heading this way, right? Yeah, because I want to go over there. Alright. What is this? Notable passive node. Deadly precision. Receive a random passive that boosts range damage. Okay. Yo, I'm actually sweating. I don't want to end this run, man. I feel the pressure of the roguelike kicking in, you know? I'm so far into this run, I don't want to lose it. Oh, we got a big boy down there. We got a big boy down there. I wonder if we... Surely we could apply freeze, right? Like, nope. I don't think so. If I could get this blade skill, I'm cooking, and make it apply freeze, a situation like that, if we could just like chain freeze the boss or any elite that spooks us, then they're just stuck in the grinder basically, right? They become a frozen margarita at that point. Oh my god. All right, you gotta let me know. Have you played this game? Please, in the comments below. Let me know if you've played this game and what kind of crazy builds you've made, if you have. Because let's be honest, this game is so freaking awesome. There's no way you just played it, like, just one run and went, yeah, this is cool. Even though this is a demo, like, there's a lot of content to explore and play. So please, let me know. What crazy builds have you cooked up? I'm so excited to play more of this game. You know what? Even if you guys don't like it and you don't watch the video, I will 100% be playing this a lot in my off time. By the way, this is episode 3, so if you want to see my progression on how I got to the point to where I am right now, you can check the playlist for To Kill a God, and you can see the first 2 episodes there as well. I'll probably keep the series going. And if you guys absolutely hate the game for some strange reason, then you know what? Screw you guys. I'll just play it and not post vids. That's fine. That's fine. Because this game is freaking awesome. I cannot wait for the full version of this game to come out. Holy moly. Alright. I wonder how many times... 14? 14 refreshes? I'm guessing that's what that means. Evasion, cold damage, armor. We'll grab some... more evasion, I suppose. And now we need to rest. But I don't want to get off this, right? I don't want to rest on that node, so we'll rest over here, out of the way. Yo, you can get an amulet that gives +1 added projectile. Wait. Does that work with the blade thing? Hold on. Does it work with that? Oh my god, it does! Oh, we're gonna be crafting a new amulet. That is awesome. What the heck? Yo! Alright, screw this thing. That thing is getting sold. And then I am still gonna need a bunch of dex for this guy. Attack speed, you can get sold. 38, 28. I mean, that is more damage, right? Projectile speed, crit multi, increased area of effect. Yeah, plus this has got... Yeah, alright, I'm just going to swap these out. It should just be a flat damage increase. And then we will... Wait, did I take off? Okay, I did. 5 mana regen versus added crit chance, elemental resistance, chill duration. It's like whatevskis. Sell you. Alright, added projectiles. I don't have many of these things, unfortunately. But you know what? That's honestly not too bad. So I just need to add a modifier, added crit chance, and then we turn it into a legendary. Increased lightning damage. Yo. Alright. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that, right? Weapon crit chance. Weapon attack speed. That is freaking awesome. And then we add... We can't add... Huh? Oh, it's exotic. It can't be crafted on. Oh. I see. Alright, and we've got this guy. So this gives us pierce. This is the bounce. Let's throw the... Huh. Required tags bounceable. Okay. So you don't have the bounceable. You have chainable. I see. Interesting. And neither one of these can be added. Huh. I just now realized that you can augment your dash. I've honestly just never considered that. Enemies pierced by projectiles +3. See, I'm just afraid that it's going to remove the bounces. And I don't want to do that. So, I don't know. Can we sell these? I don't... Yeah, I guess we could. 60 gold each. Seems like a lot. But you know what? Actually, wait a minute. I can store these for future runs, right? I sure can. Absolutely. Don't forget the meta progression. Okay. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I've got 16 of these things. Let's add another modifier onto this guy. Why can't I add another modifier? There we go. Added weapon crit multi. Sure. Sounds good. And I've got plenty... Oh. Oh, there's the shard hunter. I just now noticed that. Okay. Alright, I want to refill my potions, please, if you don't mind, Serena. Come closer, closer. Refill my potions. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. So how are we looking on the boss? 1 out of 6. Oh. Oof, 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 oof. Do we challenge him now or do we keep going? Oh man, I think we're good to keep going. Random passive that boosts ranged damage. Let's go for it. Oh my god, the double projectiles. That's so cool. Let's go. Oh, you're throwing like some kind of fiery wisp. Oh, you are getting releases evil spirits on death. Something or other. Whew. Okay. Is there a way can I just hover and read every... I can. Okay. Gains charges on hit, hastened, unsurmountable, and cold infused. Alright. Yeah, you gotta come through the grinder to get to me. Good luck. If you're a melee character, you're done for. It's the ranged ones we gotta worry about. Well, this guy also has a hell of a sprint. Keep my distance. Come through the grinder. No. I'm not letting you crit me again, buddy. I learned from my mistakes. Uh-oh. Where is he? I can't see him. Let's go. What do we get? So, range attack damage and flask effect, damage dealt leeches health, or chance to gain a power charge on kill. That doesn't really help us with boss fights, right? What else we got? Chill to frozen enemies, a spread chill, increased area of effect. Okay, sure. Let's go. All right, we got another unknown event node. Tell me a story, buddy. You come upon a great table filled to the brim with a banquet. Your mouth waters as you see every kind of meats, fruits, and delicacy. At the end of the table, what seems to be the one hosting this banquet, a very tall, eyeless creature eats quietly. It stops briefly and turns its head towards you, then resumes eating. There's clearly enough food here for a whole party, so you might be able to take some and not anger the creature. You also think you might try to curry some favor with the monster by selecting some of the best dishes and serving them to him. So I can feast. Oh, okay. So boss aggro +1 seems like a terrible idea because he's at 1 of 6 right now. But I can gain an elite reward. I could get a free rest, or I can gain a unique reward and lose boss aggro. That seems like the way to go. You first observe the blind guardian, having the impression that he might have a predilection. Yeah, I gotta Google. What the heck is this word? A preference or special liking for something. A bias in favor of something. Okay. Alright, word of the day, guys. Predilection. Okay, so you have the impression that he might have a predilection for meats and alcohol. Then you carefully take some of the foods present at the banquet, putting them into a big tray and take them to the opposite side of the table. You use them as ingredients to cook up a dish taught you by you grandmother. I read that right. Correct? I read that correctly? Comma, right? Question mark. You use them as ingredients to cook up a dish taught you by you grandmother. Okay. And surprise the beast by offering it to him. He eats it all and, satisfied, repays you with a special memento. A Amiduri flask. 17% increased armor during flask effect. 50% added chance to defend with double armor. Well, considering I have like 0 armor, that does absolutely nothing for us. Okay, I have 11 armor. Cool. Oh, what is this? Smoke cloud? Increased evasion while moving during flash effect movement speed. Oh, I didn't even know I had that. Huh. Very cool, very cool. Alright, he's at 1 of 6. There's no way we're going to be able to make it there, right? Like, there's actually no shot. I was really hoping to get that node before we come across the boss because it's just a massive damage boost. Ow. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not dealing with you, friend. Nope. Nope. We ain't dealing with you. Not today. Not after what you did to me last time. Boy, I could not be more locked in right now. I would love some more attack speed. That would make me so much happy. Yep. Nope. Nope. Oh, can I send that through a wall? Oh my god. My projectiles can't go through the walls, but these can? Is that because it's considered a spell or what? Where's the last enemy? Up there in the upper right hand corner. Alright. Hey, bud. Hold on to this for me. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, man. I wonder if it's because it's a spell, and I wonder if all spells can go through walls now. I'm very curious. Ranged area of effect, project. No, it says projectile, but it also says spell. It's a spell and an attack. Physical, triggerable, repeatable, bleed. Oh, it does apply bleed. Or does it? There's a single big blade that creates a vortex in the aim position, dealing damage over time in an area with added chance to cause bleeding. Oh, I could have went for that bleeding node earlier. Oh, that was a missed opportunity. All right, he's still at 1 of 6. Elusive Grace. Oh, boy. And these curses are stacking up. Nope. Not even. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with you. You stay over there. Man, I need more damage. Have I leveled up yet? No. Yet. Am I close? Probably. Oh, that's probably my level. Level 14. And that's got to be my XP bar, right? I honestly haven't been paying attention. I'm not the most observant person in the world. I think it's about time for... Oh, there it is! There it is! Alright, so I need... Oh, am I going to have enough? 73 dex. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. The perfect amount. So that should be a massive DPS boost, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, a couple more. I'm feeling like it's a pretty big damage boost. There's a guy over there. Awesome. Yeah, so can I look? Does it show me if I look at my skill? Let's see. 64 DPS. And then if I swap bows, 46 DPS. And this goes from 90 to 121. So yeah, that was huge damage increase. Now I imagine if I'm like right on top of an enemy and I hit him somehow with all of those arrows, if they're big enough, then sure, it'd be crazy, but... Man, max health. Yeah. I will say, because of the layouts of these levels, I would like the option to hide my UI, because I noticed that there is an option in here to show, life and mana bars above player's head. Yeah, so I can run with just that to see where my health is at, and then I'd like all the stuff. I like the option to hide all this stuff, right? Plus, it just make for better like YouTube screenshots, thumbnails, stuff like that, you know? But being able to hide this so I can like see the enemies would be so much better. 1 of 6 still. Elusive Grace. Receive a random passive boost that boosts evasion. Oh boy. And then we can rest over here. I mean, I wonder if we're powerful enough just to take the boss on like head on, because we could challenge, you could challenge the boss anytime you want. You don't have to wait for him to hunt you down. You can be like, yep, I feel powerful enough. At least that's what the game taught me. I haven't seen the boss yet to be 100% clear. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. We good? We good? You're gonna perish. Couple enemies over here. Hey, wake up. Couple more left. All right. Yeah, the game taught me. So I have no idea what we're about to get ourselves into. Not a clue. I'm just making sure to mine up every single little node in here because we have to rest after this. And while we're at camp, I'm just going to dump everything I have into the chest because we are going to be fighting that boss soon. So any kind of little head start I can get. Movement speed, damage dealt leached, or health regen. Honestly, maybe the health regen. Yeah. Alright, now I'm forced to rest. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I just dumped everything off and sold everything out of my inventory. I think I might craft this chest piece because our current chest piece isn't the greatest. So I guess give me this stuff back. Okay. And then we're going to make you rare. Equipment evasion, fire resistance, lightning resistance, cold equipment armor. I mean, that might be worth it to have just a little bit of armor. I mainly want the added crit chance because our current body armor doesn't really offer us much. I mean, health on kill is whatever. I could just like AFK a bit and go back to full health from hiding like a scared little coward in the level. Yeah, that's probably fine. Added chance to avoid being frozen. Sure. Okay, whatever. Alright. Dump all that off. Dump everything off. I'm a scared little boy. Not really. Alright. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Full potions. I've never even used that one. Alright. Boss stands. I knew it. I knew it the second I rested. I knew it. Oh boy. Alright, excuse me. Boss stands before you. There is no turn back now. Fight against the boss to keep trying to get out of the death spiral. Got it. Prepare and challenge. I mean, well, let's just freaking do it. Oh, this looks cool. This looks cool. Oh, oh my god. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get slapped so hard. I can see it now. Oh, I need more movement speed. Oh boy. Alright. What are we up against? And do I get to keep going? If we beat... I'm not counting my chickens here, but if we beat him, do we get to keep going on this map, or is the run considered over? Alright. Oh boy. Can I just preemptively, like... Oh, he teleports! Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a big... Oh my god. Hey! 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 I ain't got that kind of movement speed. Calm yourself. Holy shit. No. Screw you. You're gonna teleport, aren't you? Yep. He has so much health, and I am missing about every hit on him. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Alright. You're gonna teleport on top of me, so I'm just gonna throw these here. Yeah. Called it. No, no, you stay over here. Okay. We're healing. I guess I'll drink this evasion potion. I don't know how long it lasts for. There is no way. There is no way. Oh wait, hold on. Is there iframes, or am I just getting lucky? I'm outside of the circle. Why are those things still chasing me down? Oh my god. Where did you go? Where did you go? I'm out of potions. There's no way I'm beating this guy. Oh my god. Ugh. There's no shot. Half of my freaking attacks are missing him. No! Oh my god. You know what? At least we got to see what this guy looks like, right? Where'd you go? Maybe if we were doing some like... Oh god. Oh god. Some poison shenanigans. I mean, we're hitting him with a little bit of the bleed, but... Nope, nope. Dude, there's no way! It's gotta be one of those things, right? Oh my god. Oh, man. So we made it to level 15. We unlocked 36 nodes. Activated 14 totems. Whatever the hell that means. 0 bosses killed. Interesting. So maybe you can keep going. 32 curses. Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot. Oh, man. You know, if we would have got that node that made it to where our attacks could not miss, I think we honestly might have had him. Because I was missing most of my hits against that guy. Where the hell did my rings go? I'm sorry, what? Was I not wearing rings, or did they just not appear? I swear I had my rings on. Alright, so let's just click continue. This should take us back to the quote-unquote camp, and we can finally check out some meta progression from this guy, I think it was? No. You let us buy stuff for runs. You let me craft skills to go into a run. That's my storage. You guys do nothing. It's gotta be you, right? You let me buy... Yeah. 0. I gotta get them out of storage first. I only got 13, so I'm not sure how much this is gonna do. Oh boy. Man, I really wish I knew what the attributes did. I'm gonna have to look it up and see if I could find any information on it somewhere. Because it seems like if you put, 100 of these, whatever they're called, into this, I can't even click that. I mean, that's 100% increased attribute bonuses. That's probably insane. Probably. I think for now, I definitely want a little bit of more movement speed, and then probably health. Honestly, no, I think it's the movement. I'm just going to go movement speed all the way. I could put one thing into health, right? That was like 2 or something. Where was it? Flask health, increased health, 2. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. It's something. It's not much. It's honest work. And hey, now we've got the option to convert Fizz to Lightning. Now we've got the option to buy some stuff and bring it onto our next run, and we can preemptively craft because we got a ton of these crystals. So if I wanted to, I can just come over here, yoink these guys here out, and say, okay, buddy, I would love to start with that guy. Boom. Done. And on our next run, we could just go in with that. So, hell yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching another chaotic journey into Kill a God. If you enjoyed the run, or the suffering, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next episode 4, where I dive into, I don't know, something. Anyways, drop your build suggestions or tips in the comments, and don't forget to check out the playlist if you've missed any episodes. Until next time, remember, skill is optional, but fun is mandatory. See ya!